welcome back to BattleTech, RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator Soul. So, patch 1.2 just recently got released. What do I think on that one? Well, not many people are really going to care what I think, and that's perfectly fine. And I'm going to have to spend a little bit more time going through everything that has changed in this patch. But suffice to say, we're probably not going to be rocking Artemis, or if we do, it might be... I don't know exactly how we're going to approach this one. Missile's got another nerf again, so... I'll be salty about it on my own time. In the meantime, if you want to check out the updates and changes yourself, by all means, please, and there should be a link provided below in the description, going directly to the wiki page. You can check out the updates and changes for patch 1.2 yourself. I will probably put together something at some point, but for now, we're not here to discuss that. We're here to have a little bit of fun. That being said, though, we have some machines that are in need of repair, and we are probably looking at, well, we're about 1.2 million at least shy of making the monthly payment. Let's go ahead and get our machines patched up, shall we? Oh no, Steiner's upset. Boo. Poor Steiner. And yeah, we'll get the Battle Crow and Night Jeer done. Alright. That being said, dare I look into the store? Why not? Dare I look into the store? See what's going on now. Yeah, so one of the changes made, damage variation was adjusted. And same when you use the Artemis attachments, the damage bonus and damage reduction was adjusted as well. So as you can see, like last time, I think it was it 40 for the LRM-15Cs, but now it's sitting at 49.5 potential max damage. So, give or take a little bit as you go when it comes down to the missiles. Some are good, some are bad. And the ranges changed as well. So you thought hitting things before was hard. Oh,
new equipment.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Remember, it's not much though. It's just gonna be enough. But we're gonna go ahead and give it a try and see exactly how things are working out for us before we go ahead and really put our thoughts on paper here. What do we got? Defend base in an urban environment. Against Lyran. Well, they did decide to threaten us, so why don't we go ahead and remind them that we don't care. 3 to 15, 1.2. They're kind of leaning more towards 1.6. I don't think we're going to be looking at a whole lot for salvage we're looking for out of the Lyran Commonwealth, but you never know. 2 and 11? Why not? It's a defend-based mission, so we'll see how this one goes. Now, additionally, this is, again, a defend-based mission. This could go one of two ways, depending exactly how the damage goes. But I'll see everybody planet side and worry about it.
Command interface initiated.
Ah, yes, the city. Turrets are down, and let's see what we got. Engineers are on the way. Perfect. Five must survive. We lose one building. Oh, I love these ones. Okay. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into, so I am not allowed to complain too loudly. Bring everybody in. Let's see what we got. And that's a whole big old red stack of pips. Let me just wait for everything to kind of catch up while it's thinking. Oh, you know, I didn't double check to make sure that everything was set so it wasn't a slideshow. That's actually not a whole lot. of red. What do we have? A quick draw. Jaeger. A war dog. Well, aren't you pretty? What else we got over here? Another Jaeger. Crusader and a Thanatos. I haven't seen one of you guys for a while. And way up top we have Hercules LS 9000 Julius. Interesting. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Ball. Brr. Okay, so we know which side everybody's on. We got 3 rounds before we get reinforcements dropped on us.
Yes, Commander.
So we best get moving. Time to get stepping. Don't really want to engage too much, but with there only being one building allowed to be lost, it's kind of the way this one goes. Wow, we are on a slideshow today, ladies and gentlemen. Jaeger in the pond on the move, Mastodon. We know that there's no way through here for line of sight. Might just bring down a building, though. That might be a thing we do.
Let's go.
Jaeger on the move, quick draw, following quick behind. Haha, play on words.
What do you want?
I want to get eyes on over here. Turn that angel off. That was the worst mistake I've ever made, turning that angel off. There we go. Whew. 7,900 and the 4080 just starting to sweat on this map. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to go ahead and double check my settings.
Understood. Moving fast.
I know we had changed everything up and city maps were significantly easier to run on. Hercules, moving up. Mig. Mig, if I put you up top anywhere, can you see anyone? No. I don't want to shoot that building. I might have you snipe one of the buildings here. Glaive! Oh yes, and one of the changes made to the jet booster. This no longer crits. This now injures the pilot on failure, so we'll have to really keep an eye on that one, which obviously means that I am going to completely disregard it exists. And now that they made the changes,
Confirmed.
I'm gonna wind up getting Glaive killed. That's usually how that one goes, right? Crusader. Not doing much, but then again, this is still turn 1. Jaeger's there, and you only have 7 evasion. I might actually have you double back. Jaeger's still going to be able to shoot you. Okay, well, they're engaging. Maximum evasion. We'll see if those accuracy penalties for moving actually affect us. good or bad.
How can I
Now, to
help?
be absolutely fair, the changes that were made recently here are not all bad. I'm mentioning that the accuracy is a little bit more of an issue when you're moving, but the skills have also been readjusted to kind of balance out, or at least ideally balance it out a little bit better for the accuracy penalties. All I can say is we don't have jump jets, but a -3 to accuracy from jumping is painful. On top of your stability issues. So just keep that in the back of your mind and you'll be golden. Now we won't clear the corner with the wolves just yet. That war dog is just going to have a heyday on buildings until I get around to the rear of the base to him. Thanatos pushing. 0.
Yes, Commander.
Again, I'm going to have you sit just around the corner here.
Full speed.
Dark Chaos. What do we want to do with you? Same thing? Behind the building, behind our cover. Turn around and engage next turn. Alright. Turn over and done. Mastodon is up. Spawn protection is removed. Jaeger's got twin light Gauss, 2 large lasers. Quick draw. 6 medium lasers and 1 air SRM-4. Hercules. LBX AC-20. 2 medium lasers, 2 medium pulses, 1 small pulse, and AMS. Crusader is armed with a Gauss. Heavy Gauss. 1 medium laser and twin LRM-10s. Thanatos. Heavy PPC, 1 LRM-5, 2 ER medium lasers, and 2 mediums. Second Crusader. Missile boat. 1 medium laser, 1 flamer, twin SRM-6, and twin LRM-15s. Jaeger, by the pool. What do you got? 2 AC-2 Mydrons, 2 AC-5 Mydrons, and 2 medium lasers. Can I see what a war dog in the rear is playing with? No. Very well then. I spit at you, good sir.
Hey, let's see what this baby can do.
And yeah, Jaeger would be who I don't like. You got the light Gauss? I don't want you shooting my aircraft. So tag naturally misses. On the bright side, we got a little stray fire onto the quick draw.
Waiting for orders.
Longhorn. You dive in and ping? What's our evasion at? Or what's their evasion? 4, 2, 5, 9. You're a speedy boy.
Standing by.
I can block a little bit of sight.
Hauling ass.
And let's get the ping out. We are going to catch the Hercules as well. Whose evasion was unchanged. Good for you.
How's it going?
Well, shoot. I don't want to get... Don't want to get my head around that corner. We'll try and stick to engaging 2 at a time here.
Engage.
Injury resisted on the Jaegerbeck. Vager is... You gonna make it? No, he's not. No turrets this turn. Crusader. 8S, what do you got? Missiles. Oh yeah, weapons out. Ooh. Immediate 140 pinpoint damage. You're rocking that heavy PVC, aren't you? Yes. if memory serves. I don't really want to cluster, but I also don't want to stick my head around that corner for that Hercules. So, Jaeger, still the center of my attention, I guess? Yes. Don't ask why I had to think about it. Just know I had to think about it.
Good hit there.
Engine crit. Unfortunately, Jaeger does get to move. And you falling back? He is. Does not want to play.
Talk to me.
Well, story of my life. Nobody wants to play with me. Battle Crow, what are we looking at for hit chance? Not bad for 9 evasion. You are 70 tonner.
I'm firing.
Well, AMS did something. 2 missiles knocked out of 10. Crusader in the rear, moving up, firing indirects. Being a little bit more accurate. Glaive. "13 evasion and then just stay on that Jaeger? Kinda. Let's hit you with the anti-air stuff too. Well, that's an arm off. 1 light Gauss. Unsteady on the egg. Ooh, quick draw. Come to brawl in the back alley, have you?
I'm showing minor damage.
Well, I would be remiss if I did not entertain you.
Standing by.
I think we'll just walk up here. No need to sprint. And weapons out. And quick draw is already unsteady. Perfect. Hercules. Ooh. Swing and a miss on the Fujin. All right, Braver. Let's knock out that Jaeger. Boom. Thinking about it, must be a boom.
Hostile eliminated.
That indeed is a Jaeger down. And that would appear to be a Jaeger by the pool.
I'm showing minor damage.
Ooh, 13 evasion at that range and still managed to hit shots.
Yup.
Those things are kind of scary. So one thing you'll notice is I am actually not sprinting as much as I normally would. Trying to avoid the penalties. Sprinting and the range differences. Let me see if this will show up here. Gunnery 8, 96.8%. Yeah, so your gunnery has been increased from 90 to 100% at level 10. So that's a good hit. What do we got? Zoom vision, size delta. C3's claiming this medium range, so it's a +2 medium range now. Into forest, target moved, and move self is +2. Which is a little bit better. I think it was... well, we'll spend... Tell you what. I will spend time going through it, and I will put it on video. But there is some changes that are kind of important to pay attention to. Zero.
Commander.
You, I will run. Oh, can I get an unobstructed? Yes. And this is 47. So yeah, move self +2 and sprinted +2. So that's a little painful. We want to keep an eye on that. I actually managed to find an in-game example. Hyper Assault still landed for the most bits, so I'll take that. War Dog. Oh. Locked his view accidentally, so he actually can't see nothing. Rifleman, can you actually just stand here? Mig, you can. Beautiful shots. Rounds out. And there was that 1% miss there on the pulse. Awesome. I can't get away from that. Thanatos rounds out on the base. And we are now starting round 8. 9? It says round 9.
Standing by.
Tell you what, I'll stay with it. If it wants round 9, it's going to be round 9. And you poor fool.
On it.
That's got to be a boom somewhere. Oh. XL engine, yep. LBX AC-20 down. Aha. Not so strong, were you, Hercules? Yes. Aye. Ooh. I'm gonna be able to shoot, so I guess this would be a good time to sprint and get your evasion up.
On my way, Commander.
Mastodon.
Command.
Same with you. Can you actually get eyes on? No. So sprint.
Okay. Full speed it is.
Sprint for those negative accuracy hits when you're not actually gonna be shooting anything. And kind of move softly with a big stick when you do have the chance to take a shot at somebody. Like this quick draw.
On the move.
Ujin. You should be mostly blocked. Ugh. I don't think the Jag in the back can see you, the Jaeger. Again, no anti-air or no air vehicles here, so let's go ahead and fire up the anti-air. Structure exposed on the quick draw. Glaive.
What do you need?
What's our jet boost at? Still 0. That's right in front of the Fujin.
Position confirmed.
Well, we'll do the same thing. Just line them up. Take a shot.
Roger.
Ooh, foot destroyed, but was that enough for a knock? It was. Quick draw is going down. Perfect.
I've got your back.
Well, we have a target, so we might as well go ahead and just slow our roll and make sure we land our shots. Yeah, no. Corum, you move on.
Target confirmed.
That's a lot of booms, but unfortunately not the big one we're looking for. Crusader has jumped. Okay. That was nowhere near where he was shooting there. That was quite the stray shot. Okay.
Ready for orders.
I am happy he missed. And I'm also happy he missed everybody else that was standing around that building. Alright, this will be... This should end the quick draw.
Engaging with
There's gonna be a whole lot of booms here. Yeah, there we go.
eliminated.
Quick draw down.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this.
Oh, Mig, you can still see somebody. Okay, well. Far be it from me to not take these shots. You know, I'm not gonna take down the building. I'm gonna leave him up there because I want everybody else to see him. And he's unsteady, which is even better.
Move order received.
Athena. 97% hit chance with them heavy ghost rifle hyper assaults. And a knock too, I think. Yep. Well, that's a little bit better. And we got turrets. Beautiful. What turrets do we have? Heavy AC, so twin AC-10. We have a large laser, twin large laser and machine guns. What's on the rear? Light shredder, twin SRM-6. Is that all we get for turrets? By the looks of it, yes. All right. Braver. Well, we still have an active target.
Copy that.
So we'll stay on him. Oh, this won't take much. So we'll overkill it. Make sure nothing of him remains.
Let's get this done, team.
Because he's got nothing I want anyways. Crusader in the rear. Indirect on the Avatar. Yes. That is the downside of trying to avoid that +2 penalty from sprinting. We're not getting the max evasion we would like.
I got you.
All right. Great White moving up. Vigor. Not doing anything but shuffling around in front of the base. Perfectly fine. War Dog is not quite in range. Also, you got X-Pulses, or is it LI or MI? Am I ever going to be able to tell? Probably not. Thanatos jumping. Well, he fired something, and then it hit all the buildings. So that's all right. All the buildings but the one he was aiming for, so I'll take it. I think that's all the turrets. There we go. Yeah, that heavy PPC. Disc. I've got no shots. Unless I do
On my way, double time.
this.
Locking up.
Bring it down.
Let's go.
Why, hello, Thanatos. So good to see you.
To go.
Other issue. Not really a whole lot of people have accuracy if we leave that one there. So bring down the second building.
Roger that. Target confirmed. One less structure.
Now we got some room to maneuver.
Yes. In
Hardball.
motion, Commander.
Say hello to the Thanatos for us, would ya? +5 for him moving. Do a little damage on him.
Talk to me.
And oh my, yes. Battlecrow does have a line of sight here. Hello, War Dog. You do have a Gauss. So those were indeed medium pulse lasers, one large pulse laser, small pulse laser, Streaker SRM-2 OS, and an AMAS system. AMS system did not fire for the War Dog.
Commander. Moving out.
Nice and slow.
Engaging with target.
And decent damage on Thanatos. He is not unsteady yet. He's unsettled. We're getting there. Ooh, that is block shot. Terrible accuracy, but if we push up, it's about the same. But we have a clear line of sight.
Got it.
Probably shouldn't have stacked up like that. Vigilance up on the Great Whites. We got reds. Is that the arm or the torso?
Tango down.
Torso. And that was all the ammunition he had. Okay. AMS. AMS ammunition. Want to pop in and getting them killed. Ew. That's rough.
Moving out.
Fujin. I hope I didn't put you back exactly in the same spot where the Carnifex was for the Jaeger mech. Can we take a Thanatos?
Aye,
Eh, we got some missile on him. That's about all we got. All right, Zero. Clear line of sight.
On my way.
Nice slow roll. Let's see what we got for accuracy. 87. Well, you should be a little unsteady after that one.
Ready to rock.
Great White. Pushing that Crusader.
Roger that, Commander.
That's really good hit chances. Let's see if we can light them up. All weapons landed. Heavy damage. Arms almost exposed. Ooh, center torso is almost, well, it's less than half. Not bad. Not bad. Can I get between these buildings and block the Jag's line of sight? No. Also, we're going to turn that jet boost off.
Heading out.
We'll side shuffle. Maybe the Jag doesn't see us. I keep on saying Jag, it's Jaeger. Tisk on me. Heavy PPC crit though on the Thanatos, so I'll take that. Crusader. Landing some damage on the Great White. Jaeger in the pool is not doing anything. MiG.
I have been called, and I must answer.
MiG still has eyes on somebody. Okay. Well, we'll take it. 81. Can you rip a torso off that Thanatos? Coolant pod explosion. And a head hit. Is that a knock as well? It's a punch. That's just as good.
New sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Reinforcements both sides. Oh, and somebody came down really hard. That was... I think they crushed their battle armor. Ooh. I'm not going to say no. I'll take it. Or darn near crushed their battle armor. Still up. Hunchback. 6S. LBX AC-20. Whirlwind. Anti-air. Of course. Ooh, and there is... Carnifex on the field. Okay, that's actually kind of a threat. What do we got the back line? Centurion. Crasal. Sleipnir. Command vehicle and another Centurion. Okay, well, I think this group might be a little bit more of a threat than the group over here. But that's just me. I could very well be wrong. How do we want to swing this? right, there's a ledge I can't see there, and I can't destroy the aqueducts. So, in reality, this Jaeger isn't really a threat to anyone at the moment. I could technically leave him alone until the end of combat. Let's get a move on to engage our new friends here. Turn 22, who didn't go? Was that the battle armor? Must have been the battle armor reserving.
Receiving you.
We'll just
Moving out.
not expose ourselves to those with 12 evasion as of yet. "20 Carnifex pushing up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and sink you as quick as I can. 19 Hunchback is up. Big hit on a building. Well, they're doing decent damage. Rear attack on the Avatar 2 from the Crusader. That was not a good life choice. I do see someone here. Oh, that 1%. Yeah, you got 12 evasion, that's why. But I do need to start pushing around this corner to engage these guys as well. So we're just kind of chill on this side of the corner without exposing ourselves.
What is it already?
You know what? You, hardball, can just kind of... We'll push you up. Just a little bit, though. Turn 15. That was the command vehicle, did not move. Mastodon. I'm going to have you push this corner with the Great White.
Consider it done.
That's a UAV down. That's what he was doing. Wow! Where did that Centurion go? He went to high orbit with that jump. That's very impressive. Griffin going for the heavy AC. Longhorn. Anti-air is only a 6.8. Woof. Well, after moving, it's 36. Anti-air didn't fire, but we did smack the Carnifex right in the backside. At great risk from the Jag. Jaeger. Jag.
Yep.
I'll show you a Jag. Let's get the rest of these anti-airs on this guy.
I copy.
Don't need much. Would have been nice to have one of them fire, though, but... Nope, Carnifex is still good, which is a problem.
Waiting for orders.
I can't see him from that side. Or can I? I can. It's gotta be a sprint.
Got it.
That's a UAV I'm seeing. Nope, there's the Carnifex. Also 1%. I gotta throw things at a wall here and just see what sticks. Surprise! Nothing.
That didn't hit.
That was very much a wishful thinking shot.
How can I help?
Soul cannot see around the corner.
Ready to run.
So run we shall do. Turrets, what are you doing? Taking out a UAV? I'll take it. See, that's the kind of 1% shots I want to start making. Let's get in here and finish this Crusader.
Acknowledge, Commander.
Okay, arm is open on the Crusader. Armor heavily damaged. Not much left to him. MiG. MiG can see nothing. The MiG is at a very serious disadvantage here, potentially getting overwhelmed if he's not careful. Pull you back into cover. We'll see which way that Carnifex decides to run. And we're thinking. Battle Armor's thinking? What does Battle Armor want to do?
For House Arano.
Nothing. Perfect.
Yes, boss?
Well, with that now disabled, all that's left now is to sprint into action.
Affirmative.
Get up there as quick as we can. Is that the Carnifex? Carnifex is turn 18. So he'll go before Longhorn or Glaive, which is
Ready for order.
not a good thing. Shoot.
No shooting, just running.
Really, I was too sharp on my angle. Whoops. I'm going to bring this building down so I get eyes on the Carnifex. And maybe do an ability on him, but I can't.
Target confirmed.
How about a stray shot? What does that net me?
Everything you got.
Not enough.
We're money, boys and girls.
Not enough is what that nets me. Nope, not there. I would like to go here. Yes, please. Pop that Warlord. Don't need much. It just needs some streaks to fire.
Affirmative.
I think that's the Carnifex.
Battle mech down.
Well, extreme threat to our flyers has been removed, and that's a bunch of mines. Thank you, Crusader. I hate you. I hate you so much, Crusader.
Yeah.
So much so, I'm going to get around this corner and just pop you right now. Oh, I'm not going to pop you.
I'm gonna make some trash.
I'm going to knock this building, and then I'm going to pop you. If the Great White doesn't end you first.
Show 'em what you got.
Centurion hopping again, going for the sniper turret. I'm fairly certain he stray shot directly into the large corporate building here,
Receiving you.
which I need to make sure does not happen too much more. Okay, so why can't you see that? Because you're too low profile, that's why. Far too low profile. Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to take this building out.
Mess them up. Mess them up good.
And I'm going to make that Jaeger in the pool worry a little bit. I was going to say, who's moving? Who's shooting? That was... We got 2 Centurions on this side now. Glaive.
Go.
I think we can pretty much abandon the anti-air on this side. Run 12 evasion, go after that Jaeger.
Double time. Let's go.
And see if my hubris is enough to save me. Probably not. He is tagged, though. For all the good it's going to do for everyone that can't really see him. Whirlwind doing some damage, not really a whole lot. Ujin, we're going to get you moving.
Roger. Full speed.
And just because I want to keep these guys jumping, I will throw some more mines at their feet.
I copy.
That was actually a really good torso hit on that Centurion, who is now unsteady. Jaeger's up. Couple hits on the Carnifex. Well, I guess hubris didn't cost me yet. Yet is the key word.
What is it already?
Hardball. Let's get moving around this corner here and get engaged with this group up here. 13, Vager. Yeah, picking on the Centurion. I'll take it. And who didn't move? Griffin. Griffin did not move. Okay.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Meg. I'm gonna keep you in cover.
Advancing, Commander.
And it's 66, so that's 51. Suffering from no sensors. That's annoying. Also did some pretty good hits for no sensors. And 12. Still going for turrets. I'll take it.
Skipper.
Afterburner. We don't need to go anywhere.
Hell yeah.
Arm and torso off the Crusader. Is that a pulsar punch? No.
Ready for orders.
But it was a boom, so I'll take it. That moment when you're thinking about hitting the back alley and suddenly realize there's a ledge there, you can't do that. Well,
Let's move.
I'm happy the mines didn't go all the way down the road then. Shall I make it a little bit more interesting for the Jaeger in the pool?
Let's go. Let's go.
We see you. Hiding behind the aqueduct, which I actually can't shoot through. Oh no, don't go for a charge. Oh god. I can't see what's going on. He knocked the Centurion. Well, what kind of blowback on his armor is that going to cost him? I know things are happening too fast for me to focus on here. Turn 1, battle armor. Figure out what you're doing. Your hard gel has probably repaired most of your lost armor now. Maybe by now.
All right, everybody, let's get.
Okay,
this
let's go
done.
take a look at this carnage here. Vager survived. I guess he is a 65 tonner. Going against the 55 tonner? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But Centurion, the guy that was jumping around,
What's up,
is
Commander?
gone, so... Huzzah.
I got him. Give him everything.
I swear, Jaeger, there will be nowhere for you to hide,
Flatten that one.
Yes, Commander.
even though you are pretty much effectively hiding right now. And we are hot. Get out of the minefield as quick as you can,
No
please.
target. Waiting for orders.
Actus. I run up on these command vehicles, although I'm willing to bet. I'm going to run up here, and he's going to rip around the corner and try and ram me.
Copy that.
We shall see. Ooh, hard hit on the heavy AC turret. I guess shooting above the building counts as well. Jaeger's trying to side shuffle. He's so angry. It's almost like someone's removing all his cover and now he's worried that we're going to kill him. Which we are. Don't get me wrong, we are. I'm also very surprised at our initiative level, but the Sleeper command vehicle did not do as expected.
Receiving you.
So I guess I will take that as a small victory. Where was that? It's right in the middle of the road. Tell you what,
On it.
we're going to run up. I'm going to vigilance. And I'm going to tear this building down. And then the battle crow behind me is going to have a clear shot. Hi, buddy.
Run it down, Commander.
What was that? Was that another UAV dropping? Who's got multiple UAVs?
What do you want?
That was indeed another UAV dropping. That command vehicle's packing.
In
Well, if that's going to
Commander.
be the thing, we're going to try and deny you that. Immediately. Oh, God, the energy.
Gotta
UAV
be
down immediately. No, thank you.
on. Mech destroyed.
You do not get to see what's going on. Turrets are doing some pretty heavy lifting against. Oh. Oh, I got a choice. Orwin, did you move? You did not. Maybe I'm just going to stand very, very still.
Aye, aye.
And let the Jaeger sweat it out for a turn.
Confirmed.
Remove the anti-air problem. Then we'll get the Great White around the corner
And 4.
and engage the Jaeger. Oh, your leg's in a bad way. What a shame.
Mech warriors.
Now your leg and core are open. Let's see who gets to follow up on that. Longhorn.
Yeah, Commander.
Got a hunchy in a bad way over here.
Double time. Let's go.
61, 81.
Locking on target.
kind of back and forth, back and forth. We'll take that one, I guess, though. Beggar's pushing. You going after that remaining? No, not going after the remaining Centurion.
Bye.
And you have positioned yourself expertly, sir. Expertly behind that aqueduct, and I've got no shot. Well, you know what? Jaeger's in trouble. We're going to shift gears and move away from this blank, because that's not really being very effective.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
Let's see if we can cause some problems, though. Tag out.
All weapons.
Ooh. Is that a core hit? That was a core hit. Ammo explosion. I'll take it.
I've got multiple
Jaeger
weapons,
down.
no ammo.
All right. So that entire problem has been taken care of over on this side of the map.
Tactics are greater than gunnery.
As for MiG, you get to see a whole lot of nothing. So we'll try and make it easier on the turret then. Don't mind me, I'm just bringing down property values here. Hunchy's cracked. And turrets did not go for that Centurion. Makes me sad. But they cracked the armor on the Hunchback, so I'll take it. Unless it's his arm that's open, then I might not take it. Oh, I'm lying. I'll take it. That is a straight up lie. I will be happy with it. Okay, we're gonna line ourselves right up here. Sleep your command vehicle. You have gear inside of you that I do not wish you to have. But it doesn't matter because we bounced most of those rounds off the turret. Ooh, grenade launchers.
What do you want?
That might look really good in the machine that I just decided to shelve because I didn't have any more grenade launchers.
On my way,
Well,
Commander.
shoot. Now, the downside is that Jag is pretty much on his own.
Let's move.
But he's vigilant, he'll be fine.
I've got your back.
Well, with Hunchy not really moving too much, that LBX AC-20 still there, his arm is cracked, that's what happened. Plenty of armor where the LBX AC-20 is. Let's get around the corner. Off that ledge, around the corner, down here. We'll take out that building and open everything up for us.
Standing by. Let's move.
You can see it, yes? Yes.
Locked on target. It's go time.
Why, hello, everybody.
Fresh real estate available.
Good to see you. Centurion does not wish to engage. The Jag going for the rifleman? No, going for the Vagger. Oof. Causing a fair bit of panic, too, while he's at it. Yeah, saw that coming.
Not much armor left.
Splashed with acid on that one, too, unfortunately.
Yep.
Nope. Pedal to the metal.
Let's move.
Jag's in trouble.
Orders.
As for the glaive,
On my way.
yeah, we'll load up quad missiles. Neither of these guys have moved. Damage some battle armor. Structures open on the Griffin. Griffin has decided to fall back a little bit more and swing and miss on the Carnifex. I'll take that. And a Longhorn. I'm going to push you up on that Hunchback.
Engaging.
All right, torso's open on the Hunchback. No.
Ready for orders.
Dark Chaos, what do you see? Nothing. Because they're hiding behind more buildings. These two.
Confirmed. Firing.
I don't care, man. I'll knock the whole city down if I have to, as long as that base remains standing.
Yup.
I'll do it. I might have to shuffle this way.
Affirmative, Commander. 10-4.
There, take that one out. And the Griffin will be exposed, and we can tickle him.
I need a new target.
Missiles on the Hunchback. Only one red, no boom. Turn 12, I'll be over here. Yes, yes. Damage on the Jag B. Both arms have taken hits. Not bad, though. Mig.
Just tell me what to do.
Well, Centurion's already been hit in the head. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. No. Or did we? We forced an eject. Oh, arms off the Hunchback. AC-20 or LBX-20 still in the game. How many rounds we got left? 3 coming up on 2. I might not be able to finish clearing up the north end here.
I'll break him in 2. How can I help?
That still says 3 rounds. So maybe I am indeed mistaken. There we go. I see a Griffin.
Get a sprint.
Unfortunately, taking the hit for sprinting.
Follow my lead.
And got an upper arm on the Griffin.
That is a lesson. Good to go.
Mastodon, you can kind of pick and choose. You're not really going to be able to engage anyone before the end of the game.
Haul an ass.
Yes.
Hardball, however, can.
On my way, Commander.
Get that command out of here. Give me the boom.
Got a beat on him.
I'm a little worried. Did that just stack pull?
Mech
No.
destroyed.
Just decided to freak out, okay.
Waiting for orders.
I was legitimately worried there. That was a straight up stack pull. We'll give you a boot in the rear. Since it's 91.
Roger that.
Good hit. I think that went to the front. Nope. Looks like it went to the rear.
Target eliminated.
And just like that, this whole combat group up on this side of the town is gone. Hunchy has decided to move. Last gasp to try and take down a building. Smart glaive.
To go.
I might decide to screw with that lovely Griffin here for a minute.
Confirmed.
Do an offensive push on you. Ooh, terrible. And all we have is flares left.
Let's go.
Tag landed, and one of the missiles did land. The anti-aero landed
LRMs are out.
and knocked him down in the grand scheme of things. So I will take that initiative.
Waiting for orders.
And I might do it again. Just because I can.
On my way.
Just to make sure you're still there when everyone else gets a turn.
Target acquired.
Ooh. If you survive long enough.
Scored a critical hit.
That's a knock. Battle armor has been removed. Oh, that wasn't a knock, just the sound effect for a knock. Either way, battle armor is off the field. Forever.
Go.
This says you see a hunchback.
On it.
Terrible hit chances. Shouldn't have sprinted. T3 medium range, +3. Why not?
Hot damn, let's do this.
Why not? We'll do controlled burst. Not really going to help much, but we'll help with the heat. Is that a boom on the hunchback? It is. Hunchy
Tell
down.
'em what you got. What are your orders, Skipper?
Afterburner, UC,
And 4.
the Griffin. A lot of reds. We got a boom on there too.
Mech Warriors?
Got an ejection. I'll take it.
Mission successful.
There we go. A little bit extra work and we're done. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, in my personal experience, I don't know if the changes are that big when it comes down to the accuracy movements between walking, sprinting, and standing still. But I think it probably still was. I'm not exactly sitting low on the skill levels, but I do shudder to think that with those kind of penalty boosts, what the early game would be like for someone just getting into it might be very punishing. Artemis. So yeah, the damage boost and the variation has been reduced. So you got the +1 direct fire accuracy and +1 chance for hits the group on the first location. Instead, you get 0.2 damage per missile, plus when firing with LRM and ammunition. A -0.2 damage variance per missile when firing with LRM. On SRMs, you get 0.4 damage per missile, and you also get a 0.4 damage variance per missile. Now, the other thing, too, is risk MMLs do not get bonus damage or reduced damage variance from this attachment. So keep that in mind moving forward. For now, we can't grab anything from the machine, so let's just go ahead and disassemble everybody. Not really a whole lot on the parts side I'm really looking for. I mean, there is a grasshopper that might be able to really benefit with the heavy Gauss. Just thinking. Beagle probe. Endo composite. More cores, a light engine. XL gyro. I would love it if you were compact. But it shall not be this day. Reactive plating. Do we actually have reactive plating? Do you even have any ammunition for the heavy Gauss? AP. Only 4 shots. You take heavy Gauss ammo, yeah. So I gotta take that. And hope we get more. We'll see, though. Acid sensors. Cannot be fired at flying targets. Remote sensor munitions that leave a field of sensors wherever a missile hits the ground, triggering like mines. Does 1 damage. We'll get rid of the Centurion parts and the quick draw parts. We have no need for it. We'll keep the weapons. Maybe we'll keep the AC-5 Mydron as well. I know they changed the autocannons. I think they buffed the damage on the autocannons and nerfed some recoil. So we'll grab it just in case. Nothing wrong with having it in the back burner, just in case something cool did indeed happen. But like I said, we'll go through it a little bit of the information on the updates here a little bit more in depth when I do get some more free time. Probably either by the time this uploads or the day after, one or the other. 103,000, 4 days for repairs. Oof, not bad actually for a defend base mission, especially locked into the city like that. All right, though, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that's all the time we happen to have for today. So if you like today's episode, by all means, please don't forget to do all the YouTube buttons. Every little bit does help. In the meantime, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high-tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.